What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be checking out a band called Vulpecula, and this is their debut single. The name of this song is Crystalline Dream, and this is an interesting one because I'd kind of been following them, and I knew they were dropping their debut single, so I was looking forward to it. But then I had the band actually reach out to me and ask me, can you check out our single? I was like, absolutely, it was on my radar. I'm definitely going to check it out. And then after that, I had another band actually reach out to me, the band Astral Tales, and they were like, dude, have you checked out the new single, the debut single from this band? You got to. I was like, I'm definitely going to. And then I had a lot of viewers even say, oh man, the debut single from this band Vulpecula has dropped. You gotta check it out. And I was like, it's on my radar. I'm gonna check it out. So, I mean, this thing has gotten a lot of buzz around it. So I've been really, really excited. So here we are. Here's my reaction to this. I've been looking really, really forward to it. And without further ado, let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
Gemstones and twilight.
but that ending though, wow. This song, it lives up to the hype. What can I say? This song rocks here. Debut single, and I know it features some members from other bands or former members of other bands, like including Fellowship. And I definitely, and knowing that, I don't know, maybe it's just because I know that, I do pick up a little bit of some Fellowship vibes. But if I had to say, like, as I was listening to this song, it feels like a mixture between um, three great bands: Fellowship, Ascension, and Twilight Force. I don't know why, but there's like elements throughout the song that remind me of each of those bands, and it like combined. So that was just really, really cool, really, really fun. It really has the magical feel to it, with like the symphonics, or just the little ditties kind of going on, via keyboard, or what have you. Really adds to like a fantasy kind of magical, um, uplifting, positive kind of feeling, and that just goes great with power metal. Just uplifting, magical vibes. So it definitely had that. I mean, it had soaring chorus, soaring like music, with the instrumentals and all of that. And the song just kind of builds as it goes. I mean, it starts right off the rip. I mean, it's a speedy, definite, up tempo song here that's just kind of ripping. But even though it starts like on such a fast paced, driven, note, it still manages to build throughout the whole song. And it just grows and grows, greater and greater as it goes. I'm a poet and I didn't know it, but yeah, so it, it just really, I felt more and more pulled into it as the song went along. Like I got more and more engaged in it. I started feeling it more and more as it went. Because right off the rip, it's like, whoa, it took me some time to get my bearings. Because, like I said, this thing just takes off. But then, as it goes, I got acclimated to it, and like the speediness of it. Because even like in the chorus, you have the verses, the lines are kind of stacked. You kind of have like the lead vocals, and then just as that's like finishing a line, there's another line kind of in the background that goes, and then another line. So everything is just really happening really, really quick. So even the first time the chorus happened, it was like trying to wrap my head around it. But then, like I said, as the song goes, I got into it more and more and more. And once I caught up to the pace of the song, I was all on board. I was all in. I was feeling it. I was digging it. The chorus, it's nice and melodic. And again, it just really has that positive, uplifting kind of vibes. The guitar work in here is excellent. It's ripping, and those drums, like those little drum breaks, were a really, really nice touch. And I, it was cool because it happened quite a bit, and I was thinking, if if it gets overdone too much, it may wear out its welcome. Those little drum breaks, because they were really cool, and then I started to feel like, if they happen too much, I could get fatigued by it. But then, the one spot, I kind of changed it up a little bit, and I thought it was going to do another drum break, or fill, or whatnot. But then it kind of switched to something else. If I'm not hey, what was it, that the part where, I don't know. Like I said, this song is just ripping. But I don't know if that was the part where all of a sudden, the vocals for like the chorus get softer. Like it is less bombastic with the music and stuff. It gets like a little softer, and then it goes back into the chorus and all that kind of stuff. Really, really cool. Very dynamic song. It keeps. I mean, it's rapidly changing and moving, and all of that. But yeah, the guitar work was really, really great. You know, the melodies, the riffs, the solo, the drum work, of course, obviously was phenomenal. I'm a sucker for some sick drums, and there were some great fills, and you know, like I said, I enjoyed those moments, and I don't feel like they were overdone. I feel like it was just the right amount. Um, you, I mean, maybe you could take one away, or I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, I think it's just right. You know, they did a good job of um, keeping it in enough moderation where I feel like it still felt somewhat fresh, even though you knew the fills were coming. But then it didn't. You know, like I said, just when I was thinking, oh, you know, I don't want this to be overdone, it kind of switched up a little bit. So I was like, okay, sick, sweet, you know, because you know, I just wanted it to keep feeling fresh, and so yeah, it was really cool. And yeah, like I said, I love the drum beats and whatnot. Just killer drums in this song here. And again, the music, it's so powerful and uplifting and positive, and you know, just that extra magical quality, almost like a Disney-like kind of magic to it. So really, really cool. Vocals were really, really great. Stellar range, great control, and especially given the nature of this song, just a strong command of the the vocal, you know, melody and delivery and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, this one's a real doozy. You know, I feel like I need to listen to it a few more times to really, you know, get into to not to get into it, but to really just absorb all of it, because again, you know, it happens so fast, and you know, it's just going wild. So you know, it deserves more than one listen, for sure. But quite impressive. Like I said, you know, it lives up to the hype without a doubt. And this is a debut single from this band here. So I mean, we got seasoned talent in here, but still a debut single. You know, I don't care if it's, you know, veterans of a genre or whatnot. A debut single can always be difficult, but this one, I mean, what a way to introduce the band to the world. Definitely coming out with a bang here, and just I just love the feel of this song. It's just great, you know, great energy, and again, the uplifting vibes, and the ending where it gets all, you know, the symphonic, and it just, again, just kind of that Disney magical kind of quality. It feels like an orchestra, just bum 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 bum. It just really, really, really cool. Just stellar work here, the songwriting and the arrangements and all of that. So wow, you know, I'm looking very, very forward to seeing what they continue to release, without a doubt, because this one here, I mean, solid, really, really solid. I enjoyed it a lot, and like I said, I'm gonna listen to it um, a few more times, you know, multiple extra times, just to really be able to fully absorb the song. But I'm impressed. I am very impressed. So yeah, I mean, let me know, folks. Well, I already know that a lot of you already love this song, because you all let me know already on other videos in the comments. But for those of you who hadn't heard this song yet, or whatnot, what do you think of it? I'd love to know your thoughts. Are you looking forward to what this band brings in the future? And one heck of a debut single, I tell you that, folks. But yeah, let's talk about it in the comments down below, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.